Long ago, Princess Lily loved the ocean. One day, a glowing pearl led her to a sea palace. The Sea Queen needed help. A golden starfish was missing, and the ocean was losing its light. Lily, with her new friend Taro, the turtle, found the starfish trapped by a lonely octopus. Lily offered the octopus friendship instead of scolding him. The octopus freed the starfish, restoring light to the ocean. The Sea Queen celebrated with a feast and gave Lily a magical seashell necklace to return anytime. Lily kept the sea palace a secret, ready for more adventures. Long after peace returned to Arendelle, Elsa and Anna discovered secrets in the enchanted forest. One night, a strange glow appeared, calling to Elsa. They journeyed with Kristoff, Olaf, and Sven into the forest, finding a crystal cavern. Inside, they learned of a restless crystal spirit whose uncontrolled energy could shatter the land. Elsa tried to calm the spirit, but it resisted, creating a storm. Anna stood by Elsa, Kristoff shielded them, and Olaf brought laughter. Their bond softened the spirit's anger, bringing peace to the cavern. The spirit gifted Arendelle a crystal heart, symbolizing unity. Back at the castle, they placed it, a reminder of their adventure and the power of family. Olaf joked, and everyone laughed under the dancing lights.
In the enchanted forest lived the Sparkle Fairies, known for their shimmering wings and joyful magic. One morning, Queen Leora announced the rainbow gem was missing, threatening to fade the world's colors. Luna, Twinkle, Glimmer, and Shiny bravely set out to find it. They followed clues from a wise owl and golden fireflies, leading them to a sparkling lake guarded by a water sprite. After solving the sprite's riddle, they crossed the lake and soared to Misty Mountain. Inside a glowing cave, they found the rainbow gem protected by a sleepy dragon. Shiny gently explained their quest to the dragon, who, impressed by their courage and kindness, gifted them the gem. Returning to the forest, they lifted the rainbow gem, restoring vibrant colors to the world. Queen Leora thanked them, naming them Guardians of the Rainbow Gem. Their tale became a beloved story, reminding everyone that rainbows are their magic shining through.
In the magical kingdom of Leora lived Princess Alara, kind but shy. One day, she found a silver crown in the garden. A fairy said it was the crown of confidence, reminding her of the bravery inside. That afternoon, a messenger announced that a dragon blocked the river, leaving villages without water. Alara, surprising everyone, declared she would help. She rode to the dragon's cave and found him lying across the riverbed. "Great dragon," she said, "please let the river flow." The dragon explained he'd fallen asleep, causing rocks to trap the river. Alara suggested they move the rocks together. The dragon, surprised by her kindness, agreed. They cleared the river, and the villagers cheered Alara's bravery. Alara realized the crown only helped her see the courage she always had. She taught the kingdom that bravery isn't about never being scared, but believing you can do what's right. Once upon a time, a poor miller's son had only a cat. "What will I do with just a cat?" he sighed. But this cat was clever, brave, and wore shiny leather boots. "Don't worry, master," Puss said, bowing. "Trust me, and I'll make you rich." The boy agreed, amused. Puss went to the forest, caught a rabbit, and brought it to the king. From my master, the Marquis of Carabas, Puss purred. The king was delighted. One day, Puss took his master to the river. "Help, my master, the Marquis of Carabas, is drowning," he cried. The king's carriage rushed to help, giving the boy royal clothes. The princess blushed, seeing the nobleman. Puss then went to an ogre's castle. The ogre boasted, "I can turn into any animal," and became a lion. "Can you become a mouse?" Puss asked. The ogre turned into a mouse, and Puss caught him. When the king arrived, Puss announced, "Welcome to my master's castle." The boy married the princess, and Puss in Boots became the most noble cat. They lived happily ever after. Long ago, in Baghdad, lived Sinbad, a brave sailor who loved exploring. One day, he sailed off, discovering a strange island. It was a giant sea creature. They escaped, reaching an island with a valley of diamonds guarded by snakes. Sinbad tied himself to meat. An eagle carried him to safety, diamonds in tow. Another time, he found a giant rock egg. He tied himself to the rock's leg, and it flew him to a land of treasures and friendly people. After storms, creatures, and treasures, Sinbad returned to Baghdad. He shared his tales, saying, "The sea is full of wonders, but courage and wisdom are the greatest treasure." Once upon a time, a wise king had 12 beautiful daughters with a strange secret. Their shoes were worn out each morning. He promised a treasure to whoever solved the mystery. Leo, a gardener's clever son, took on the challenge. He hid near the princess's room and saw them open a hidden golden door to a glowing tunnel. It led to a magical garden with diamond trees and a crystal ballroom where they danced with starlight princes. Leo gathered a golden leaf and glowing water as proof. The next morning, he revealed the secret to the king, who was amused. He allowed the princesses to visit the garden openly and made Leo the royal explorer. Sometimes, the princesses invited Leo to dance with them in their magical garden.
Long ago, in the kingdom of Leora, the princesses were known not just for their crowns and gowns, but for their kindness and bravery. One sunny morning, Princess Ella, Princess Rose, and Princess Lila went for a walk in the enchanted forest. Birds sang sweet tunes, and butterflies twirled in the warm air. Suddenly, they heard a faint rustling behind the tall ferns. "Did you hear that?" whispered Princess Rose. Out stepped a small unicorn, silver as moonlight, with a shimmering horn that sparkled faintly. But instead of prancing proudly, the unicorn kept its head low and shuffled its hooves nervously. "Oh my goodness, a unicorn!" gasped Princess Lila, her eyes wide with wonder. But the unicorn hid behind the trees, too shy to come closer. The princesses exchanged glances. "She looks frightened," said Princess Ella softly. "We must show her she has nothing to fear." They sat gently on the forest floor, humming a lullaby instead of rushing forward. The unicorn peeked out, her ears twitching. "My name is Luna," she whispered at last, her voice trembling like a breeze. "I've always been too shy to meet anyone. Everyone expects unicorns to be bold and magical, but I'm afraid I'll never be good enough." Princess Rose placed a hand over her heart. "Luna, being brave doesn't mean never feeling scared. It means trying, even when you are. Princess Lila plucked a daisy and held it out. You don't need to be like anyone else. You're special just as you are. Slowly, Luna stepped forward and accepted the flower. As she did, her horn glowed brighter than ever. The forest sparkled with tiny lights, as if the trees themselves were clapping. "You see?" said Princess Ella with a smile. "Your magic shines when you believe in yourself." From that day on, Luna was never alone. With the princesses as her friends, she learned to gallop proudly and share her magic with the kingdom. And whenever she felt timid again, she remembered, courage lives in every heart, even the quietest ones.